What's going on, New Gaming Order? This is Alexlexus coming at you like the Juggernaut. We're gonna get our intro in 3, 2, 1. New Gaming Order is brought to you by Fullscreen.net. They're our sponsors. Check them out. Let's open the reactor. We're gonna power up New Gaming Order coming at you, hitting you with the head crush. Shout out to Michael Hurdle for giving us our intro. Let's open the reactor. Alrighty, so now let me go back into Discord. Just running the intros. You sound like you were typing. What?
I'm playing a game. Oh.
What, on the arcade stick?
No, not controller. Playing Tekken Tag. Oh.
Ooh. I might even stream that a little something. But New Gaming Order. This is our second segment of the evening. All right. Actually, Shinwar, I want you to kind of talk about your playthroughs and just direct people to your channel.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think that was. I thought you was gonna Okay, all right. So we're talking about what, Injustice 2, which Alexlexus finally got his hands on.
Yeah, folks have been like, Alex, you need to get Injustice and blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get it. Like, get out my face. All right, go ahead.
And and I think that's a perfect segue. So, if you have people that may not be a fan of the NRS fighting mechanics system, which may feel a little clunky.
For those who don't know what NRS is,
Neither Realm Studios, which is under Warner Brothers. If you're if you just getting it as a casual gamer, I would say definitely get it for the story. Story was obviously Neither Realm nails it with the story mode in all their games, and they just took it a step further with Injustice 2. So I would say definitely get it for that. I feel like the mechanics is smoother, a little bit more smoother than Injustice 1 and MKX. And I feel like what Neither Realm tried to do, with the way the attacks are, even though yes, it's a little wonky at times. It's like they tried to have like a Tekken feel with the juggles and everything, but it's really high paced action. And you really got to know your button combinations and what does what. Online, there's a litter of dead shots, just zoning and shooting guns all day, so it kind of deters
guns.
Sonic Fox, the number one, I'm about to say Neither Realm Studios player, he's just dominating the scene right now, but he's just out there with Deadshot, just shooting, and it's hard to get past it. But
doesn't that remind you of Cable?
Not even Cable, but you was able to super jump. In this, you can't super jump over that stuff. You have a roll which you dash and meter burn your roll, and you're able to get through projectiles. But he can really keep you out. And there's quite a few characters that can do that. But once you get used to it, like the combos and stuff, it is fun. It's just that you have to remember the combinations. You have wall bounce, ground bounce, uppercuts, your special moves, meter burn, so once you get all that down, and the game teaches you that. I do like its tutorial for each character. They give you a little taste of what the character can do. And that's pretty much it. And I would say that game, meter management is really important, because it's not worth doing a super, which supers do little damage in the game. As opposed to learning maximizing damage combo, which can do more than a super, or you may want to save your meter for a superhero clash in the second round. So yeah.
One thing I will say, that the tutorial is very in depth, but somewhat insulting to a degree, because when you guys saw me doing my first playthrough, there were like cross-ups and so on and so forth. That's fine. I think that what they should do, just like a difficulty level, are you new to fighters? Okay, then you don't have to go through the cross-up training. You don't have to go through what You know what I mean? There was certain things that they really went into the Barney of it, where they're just like going into the weeds. And I'm like, damn, can we get it along? Can we move along? Sidebar. Shout out to Slinky Jim. Okay, I actually fixed the chat so I can see it. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. But with that, I have to commend them. They really, the training mode is like no other. You know what I mean? And I think Street Fighter V tried to take a little bit of that when you did the training mode at Ryu and Ken in that alpha era. You know? But all things considered, I wanted to talk about the stages. The stages look really lifelike. It's almost like characters in themselves. And by far, Street Fighter stages cannot compare. I think the closest you would find is like Killer Instinct, you know? But, you know, right now I'm playing as Superman, and I honestly hate his model. Like, what's going on there, Shinwar? Like, why does his face, like, just doesn't look Superman-esque?
Well, this isn't how can I say, our Earth's Superman. It's an alternate dimension, another Earth's, I forgot which Earth. And obviously you can customize them head to toe with numerous drops that you can acquire throughout the game. But yeah, you know, I think NetherRealm this time around did a pretty good job with the facial models, especially for the women in the game. Like Wonder Woman, like earlier, she was looking like a man, and they fixed it. But you know, going back to the background, it's very. I think the first game was too dark.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this game they did lighten it up. Are you playing on the Metropolis stage?
No, I'm playing with the elephants in the background. That's probably Grodd's stage.
Yeah, Grodd. Yeah, so you know you have the interactabilities, and you know a lot of stages have stage transition, and after a while it does get a little repetitive. But you know, when you're first trying it out, it's fun. You know, you just go out there and you know just have fun and do your thing. But visually, it looks good. The models definitely look better than the first game.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
But it's just something with Superman's face. Like, he doesn't look Superman to me. It's like some guy who worked at CVS and decided to cosplay.
Wow.
Look. Slinky Jim, you see the stream, right? You see this. Like, this looks like Peter from, you know, aisle 16 trying to play Superman. Like, it just doesn't have the
terrible
Henry Cavill, Christopher Reeve.
Henry Cavill, what the heck?
But Batman has his essence. Like, come on, they can do that better.
Terrible. Did you play through the story yet?
No, I just got the game. What the heck?
Yeah, play through the story. You just do that. You'll see. It's good.
Now, with that, I mean, visually, like graphics. Honestly, still, Killer Instinct is probably one of the best looking fighters out on next gen right now. But this is like right up there with it, considering like I'm looking at all the stuff in the back. It's amazing. It looks way better than Injustice 1, considering we're going into the next gen. But in terms of the soundtrack, what do you think of the soundtrack with this game?
It's like any other NRS game. You know, doesn't really like pump you up. It's almost like, you know, dramatic, like tries to be a little dramatic, but yeah, I really don't. It's not like it's like a classic tune like any other fighting game.
Oh, what the heck? Why did they take the Man of Steel thing from the movies? Remember he was fighting Zod and he was punching him through the. They caught that. Ew. Yeah. I gotta do it again. But Superman's face just doesn't. I don't know, but that move does look dope. And remember in the first Injustice, he will knock you up in the air, go into space, and then slam you down with the punch. I think that's pretty cool. But
yeah, well, Supergirl, her super kind of takes you into space.
Okay, cool. Now, in terms of like move execution, like we know it's trying to not be like Mortal Kombat, but it's kind of hard to.
It is. What do you mean?
What do you mean? Huh?
What do you mean?
No, Mortal Kombat, you know, it's like how can
The
I say?
directions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like
I
kind
mean,
of they had the
some of the
preload.
specials do it, but there was like a back forward X. But they have a lot of. They do have a lot of motions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but now with you playing the game, what are some of the things that you enjoyed most? What things can they improve on? And what would you like to see if they do it in Justice 3?
Uh,
Slinky Jim is like back to Guilty Gear X2. I
they
feel you, brother. I feel
they
you.
gotta fix the way projectiles work in the game. It's too fast, and you feel like you can't jump over it. Maybe they need to add a super jump. I don't know.
Well, a lot of people are.
Zoning in that game it's terrible, and the
Mm-hmm.
chip damage. Like, so let's say if I'm Batman, no, not Batman. I'm gonna use Deadshot again. So if I use Deadshot, the chip damage and the pushback is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you're locking me down. And some characters have like teleports and air dashes, but what about the ones that don't? How would they get around? So they gave them the universal full screen dash roll, meter roll,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to use meter to use it. You have to have a bar to use it.
Yeah, and then you got some people that'll force you into that situation. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make him do this, and then I'm gonna grab him there. You know what I mean? That's kind of messed up. You know?
But I think they're gonna patch that. They're gonna patch the whole projectile. But it's the same thing in part one when everybody was using Deathstroke and just popping off. Like, I think that maybe neither realm should be like other games where if somebody throws a projectile
Mm-hmm.
so let's say if I have Deadshot and you have Batman, and I shoot a gun, you throw your batarang, they should collide as opposed to them passing through one another.
That was always another realm or Mortal Kombat esque thing. You know?
Yeah, the projectiles go through one another and then you get hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else? Visually, it looks great. They did a great job in tweaking and turning up stuff, changing stuff.
The lighting
DLC
is amazing. I'm looking at the lighting right now. I'm like, damn, this looks fantastic.
I think though with the guest characters, obviously everybody knows Sub-Zero was announced as a guest character.
Ew.
I feel like honestly, guest characters shouldn't be in it. That's just my personal thing. Keep it pure and authentic. But okay, you got Sub-Zero. Scorpion was in the first one. You got Sub-Zero. But then obviously when they teased Red Hood, Starfire, and Sub-Zero, they had a silhouette of other characters, and one of the other characters' silhouette was Raiden. So I'm like, all right, this is getting a little out of hand. And then if you make sure you pay attention to like the intros in the beginning when they're talking to each other, they still a lot of Easter eggs are in there. Like when the Joker encounters Black Adam and he says, "Hey, do you know that other guy? Do you know about that other guy that has electricity powers or something?" And he was like, "The guy with the hat." And then Joker was like, "Yeah." And he's talking about Raiden.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, they throw little nods and Easter eggs in there. But I just think for the guest characters, though, I feel like those slots could be used for more DC characters, like a Static Shock. So yeah,
Batman Beyond, maybe. I would love to see him in the game.
Well, you got costume. They got the drops for the customization for that, and they have the colors for that. Actually, I have the Batman Beyond face, one of them. So yeah. Oh, that's another thing. Like, this is like really one of the first games, and I know other games have done it, where they have the RPG element to it, where once you get the drops and everything, you can customize your characters. It could be a little daunting at times because it's a fighting game, so people just want to
get in there and play. Yeah.
So obviously you have the tournament rules and non-tournament rules where you can play without the drops, and every character is normalized across the board.
Now here's the thing: won't that fall into the same thing as like Cross Tekken? Like, remember how that was frowned upon for doing that?
Well, it's in the game though. You can turn it on and off. So if I go into rank match, I think rank is the drops are in. You have to play with the customization. But if you do like a player match, you have the option of turning it on and off. Where you're not doing all that. So like if I fight you, your HP, your health points can be like 2,000, and my health points could be like 1500
Come
base
on,
jump. Yeah,
it,
it's yeah. You
mm,
can yeah, you got to pay attention to that. So, it's not about it's about how your character looks, but you can mix and match stuff. But if you're not really into the RPG element, it's like a waste, and you just want to get
mhm.
in there and play. Um,
You know what they
yeah.
could have done with that? They should have did like a world tour mode, like Street Fighter Alpha 3,
Hmm.
and you know have it to a specific mode, or like they did with Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, where it was Heroes and Heralds mode, and you had all that extra stuff in there, you know.
Yeah.
But to put that in the main sort of play, there will
Yeah.
always be that thing like, oh, you couldn't beat me because you had EX meter and this and that, blah blah blah. Remember CVS2? You had
Hmm.
the EX bars. People are making godlike bars in there based on their play, and those things weren't legal, tournament legal. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know,
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, neither realm you have the option of turning it on and off. And obviously, in the tournament scene with the FGC, um, I don't know about the smaller tournaments, but the big ones, it's normalized. You can't play with that on.
hmm
So I think that's cool.
I will have to say the versus screen looks pretty dope. I really like that. Um,
And,
yeah, Slinky Jim was like, looks like Bruce Banner. The chess thing helps the game. Okay, towers, but it's like some. I would have to say initially, I'm like, it doesn't really look like MK to me. I think the movements, like the animations, are a lot better this time around. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I just want to like the game, but I might have to just play it with my arcade stick. I'm actually repairing my Xbox One, so once that's situated, then we're good to go. Oh, I think I like Aquaman so far. Hmm. Unbelievable. But Shinwar, for a beginner like me, what would you recommend? Oh wow! You know what? The supers look pretty dope.
yeah, it's cinematic and flashy, but then once you get into the hardcore of the game, like the pros, like none of them are really doing, the supers and stuff because they maximize and
Damage.
find what else they have. But yeah, it's all good.
Oh, now to do like EX versions or special versions, like you hold the R bumper, right?
You have to meet a burn. Yeah.
Alright, interesting. I like this. Alright, so far, I'm gonna give this game a chance, and I like the fact that you can hold back and block to block. Like,
Yeah.
I hated that with Mortal Kombat. That's probably why I never really got into it, per se. But Dead or Alive, I think you can block with the free guard and back, and you can still hold back. You know what I mean? Like, so you can hold it and stay in place, or just, But other than that, I mean, I would
But
say
then I feel like that the game, like if you're in a corner and you're blocking, and the guy's just wailing on you, and just regular attacks take chip damage, and I don't know. I just feel like the hits
regular
on the
attacks
block-
take damage.
yeah, everything.
That's too much. What they need to do, regular blocks don't take damage. Specials and supers can do their thing. You know what I mean? So, as Slinky Jim was saying, Poison Ivy has some quick hand combos.
Yeah, yo, she's tricky.
You know what? Let me see. I'm actually gonna put her on there.
On my channel, I put up a lot of the playthroughs, the arcade playthroughs with the endings.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, once like if you want to see like the arcade endings and stuff, if you go to Battle Simulator and then you can play through that and see, But I would say first do the story mode. It's really engaging.
You know what? I was gonna say Grodd looks like somebody I knew, but I ain't gonna go there.
Terrible.
Oh, what? Darkseid is in here? Well, you got
DLC.
unbelievable. So wait a minute. Who is the main villain? I see Brainiac in here.
Play the game.
Play
the game. You'll see it's Brainiac.
Wait, where's Shazam? Is Black Adam all in here? What?
Play the story mode and you'll see. What the heck? Yo.
No, I'm asking you, brother.
I'm trying not to. I don't want to spoil it for you. If you play the story mode, they actually tell you everything that happened.
Okay.
Wait, did you beat Injustice 1?
Yeah, but I forgot what. Yeah, yeah. The bad Superman got beat up by the good Superman of the other time or the other dimension, and he was in jail or something, and he had killed Joker or whatever.
Yeah, just play the story, and then all your questions will be answered.
Shut up. All right, so no, oh, okay. She kind of feels like Orchid, and she got like armor. What the heck? But even like Poison Ivy's face, I think they're trying to go too realistic with the characters' faces. It feels like people act like actors. Like I don't know, the Marvel like side of the house, the Marvel Capcom 3. They look like the characters we know and love. These are like I said, somebody from Walmart, CVS decided to. Brocap, what?
Nothing.
One thing I will say, the lighting is fantastic. I'm just looking at Black Adam and how the light from the windows is actually, man, just the intricacies and the detail. Good stuff. So, I don't hate it. It's just something I'm gonna play. But Shinwar, I believe, has it for PlayStation 4, so I probably won't be able to play him. But anybody else that wants to get down,
you get the game for PlayStation 4. Okay.
I'll get it for PC when it comes out for PC. Oh, announcement: King of Fighters for PC, baby! Woohoo!
Got it for PS4, baby.
You know what? New Game Order Shinwar has been terminated. Let me stop. But make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest. The website was somewhat hacked, and we're trying to get that resolved. But with all things considered and intended purposes, I'm going to give Shinwar another moment to give a plug to his show.
Make sure you like my Facebook page, facebook.com at geekinout1337. Follow me on YouTube, youtube.com at shiniswar. And you can follow me on Instagram at geekinout_official. That's all I got.
Alright, New Gaming Order, Geeking Out fans. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. See y'all later. Peace.